4 HP. I forgot.
Died like 5
Okay,
Yeah.
we're recording. I accidentally clicked.
Yeah,
We're recording.
Pavel, you should go tell that lady about fucking what happened. And fucking heal Veltec. He's dying, man.
I'm pretty tired. Can't really heal much right now. But yeah, let's adjourn ourselves to Elithria and tell her what happened.
Right, so as you approach the main hall, you see several of the Emerald Blades and some mages, which are not presently shown, outside the doors, located right here.
Mm-hmm.
And they see your wounds and the likes of your group, and they shout to inside, Alenia, Ithril! Come on here at once! And the door unlocks, and out comes Alenia and Ithril. And upon seeing your awesome party of nearly dead people, of tin can, the very near death tin can.
Alright, we lost your boyfriend.
Right, so upon seeing the party, they motion their hand towards the room they just came from, and out comes a familiar face. You see Ureth come out.
He's the guy who took us here, right?
Correct. Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's in group number 1. He was the guy that kind of inspected your party.
Aye.
So,
Oh,
Alenia says, "Oh, go ahead, go ahead."
oh, it is man who chose us for journey.
Yes, it appears I am back. Then Alenia looks at you all. Heavens, you've all returned, I think. Where's the half-elf?
Oh, Juxi? Well, you see, he saw fire and then he left into fog.
He got claustrophobic and decided to jump through some crazy mists.
He decided to go deeper in a cave.
Yeah, he's
We told him to come back, but he said no.
he's trapped in the nether. He's probably gone.
Trapped in the nether? My gods. Well, and she looks over at Veltak, who's seriously wounded, as well as Rohari. Before that, you all need medical attention.
It's just flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. I know the Dragonborn are tough. There's no need to be tough around here. At least not around me. Please, tend to your wounds, and we can discuss matters later.
Okay, Doc.
Hey, Veltec, come take a nice poo. That'll probably heal you a couple health points.
In bed.
We gave you herbs so you can make some potion.
Oops.
Yes, they give you enough herbs to create 2 healing potions, and they give you enough spices to maybe get a little bonus to a food roll.
Yeah, I gave you some spices, Veltec. Good night.
Just then, Ithril goes forward to the group. We've matters to attend to. Heal up, rest, and in the morning, give us a debrief on what happened. Until then, I bid you a fair night. With that said, Ithril, Alenia, and Ureth go back into their room, locking the door, and the Emerald Blades once again guard the door on the sides.
Oh, sorry to close the door. Come back. Everyone go into the room now.
And so you can all either heal here. We can play it out. You can take your long rest. However you'd like to do it.
Probably just be faster to stay
Guess we'll
here.
take a long rest.
Long rest.
Also,
hit the
Veltak.
button.
Well, Veltak is also healing. He's still doing his little meditation thing.
Mhm.
Everyone's in the room too. This is gonna be great.
Oh,
I
boy.
would like to take a roll to charge Jack's Bane, however much I can.
Okay.
I believe it's just a 1d6.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I fixed Jack's Bane yet, but yeah, we'll you can just roll it and I'll take note.
Tree.
I think it's 26 plus 1, so you actually get 4.
Okay.
So just knock all the way down 4 for Jack's Bane. Yeah, so if you all like, you can head to the rooms below, and you can go there to take a short rest. Or you could RP with Moon Eye here.
Hello,
Short-
Mr. Elephant Man.
Luna, why are you standing over my bed?
Short rest or long?
Mom.
Long.
Okay.
Moon Eye, Moon Eye looks at the gnome. What are you doing here? You're barely a scratch on you. This dragonborn, though. Oh my.
He doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. You know what I'm saying?
I fear you might die on the way back to your room here. He raises his hands and begins to cast a curing spell at you. And you feel your wounds start to close up a little bit as he casts Cure Wounds. And
Thank
you
you.
regain some HP.
Oh,
Thank you, Healer Moon Eye.
Thank you, Mr. Moon Eye.
So, can I ask why they call you Moon Eye?
That is his name, yes?
No, his name's Gorduran, but his pals call him Moon Eye.
Yes. My name is Gordron, and as you may know, the Loxodon people do not have a family name. We merely go by a clan name. So Gordoron is simpler. However, I've picked up the name Moon Eye. In my time in the services to Borobil at the temple near Ersbury, I was known to hold a candlelight vigil for 12 solid nights, ushering in hope and peace. And not once did I blink an eye or bat a lash for sleep. And let me tell you, I will never forget this story. My memory is perfect.
Veltak just keeps leaving out the door.
You hear him as you leave and he's trailing off. And in my time when the services tomorrow,
Hey, Veltek, what the hell is that dude talking about?
I don't know. It's just rambling. I am done.
He did heal you, though.
He healed me.
Dick. Enough room to-
I thought those were the bedrooms. I should have known you when they're dying. Not even in
You're
right
the one
spot.
who kept wanting to talk to him.
I mean, he was just watching me sleep. Kind of concerning.
Wait, is it left or right?
Either.
Either or. The one on the left is generally reserved for the Emerald Blades. You'll
Too
notice
bad
that there's like
my bed right now.
two. You notice that there's 2 locked doors over there. Those are Ithril and Elenia's quarters there. And also you'll notice in the kind of like middle of the hallways at the very ends, there's a little wash area and a you can wash your dirty bodies and hands there.
Viltak
Little
plops
wash-
onto
little
his
washroom for you.
bed. As he starts to close his eyes. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to do meditation.
Can I get a stealth roll?
Stealth roll, sure.
For what?
You're gonna try to stealth. At disadvantage. So roll one more time.
Okay.
Because you're literally in the middle of like the brightest lights known to mankind.
Sure.
By the way, I forgot I had turtles, so now I'm eating turtles.
Oh!
Okay, all right. Well, I guess 19 was your bad roll. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. How are you sneaking? Let me hear you describe it, Spent.
Kind of walking along by these doors, and I would like to maybe see if I can hear anyone talking or making noises.
Oh, okay. I see. So you're being a little peeping Tom?
But more like a eavesdrop.
I see. That first door you're at, you saw Veltak go into. And
Oh, I
the
did
one-
see him go in there.
I believe you did. You walked with him.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, no one else is around me, right? Is his door locked?
It's not. You can open it up.
Excuse me, I am meditating in here.
Shine the light in his face.
I would prefer to be in darkness, please. Get
Were
out.
you clicking in here?
Yes, that is my meditation. Get out. Close door. Thank you. Jesus, can't get any peace and quiet in this place.
Yeah, so you don't hear anything particular from the first couple doors you check. Now that you're over towards the end of the hall, you do hear some whispering in this one right now.
The one I'm right in front of?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to put my ear up on the door. See if I can hear what they're saying.
Okay, roll one more stealth check for me. Ooh. Zerb sneaks up to the door, silent as ever. Oh, I forgot you have boots of elven kind, so you actually would have disappeared. Yeah, so anyway. Now roll me a perception check. All right. So Zerb quietly puts his ear to the keyhole, and he listens. He can hear a gruff man's voice whispering. Yeah, I know. That's what I told you. He sounds like he's talking to somebody else, but you don't hear a second voice. You just hear the one voice. Look, we can make it rich here. Just give me some time. They'll never know. And that's all you hear.
Fuck's in there? I'm a tired little dope.
So you walk into that room, call it your own.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Cozy enough.
All right. So Tyrol is fapping away. roll a Constitution check with advantage.
I was describing what was going on in the other room. And
No,
apparently I
that's
made
your
a private
character.
message to him.
That's your character. Fapping away.
Look, if you're fapping.
For a dude with high charisma, you think he wouldn't resort to
Oh,
fapping?
wow. Oh, wow. So, Terral emits these strange patter, like pitter-patter noises that Luna can hear for a solid 7.5 minutes. And they come, yeah.
Banging on the fucking wall. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Trying to sleep.
Suddenly it stops after an ascended pace. It comes to an abrupt end, and after about 2 minutes, there's snoring. Is anybody else doing anything in the night?
I'm playing with my gold ingot and jeweler's kit.
And apparently having a disco in there.
Still trying to meditate,
Okay, baby.
despite all the noises around.
Oh man,
So
you
Pablo
making the
turns
most
the
noise
ball
of
off.
anyone. Dragonborn, man, you in there clicking. Just clicking all night. Half the night.
All right. Well, you can all take your rest.
There's a button for it on your sheet.
Yeah, there should be.
Oh,
I think
is
it's
there?
also on your bar. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's on the bar, like the little.
Yes.
Okay. Long rest. There we go.
Beautiful.
Oh, it actually did the Jacksbane like itself when I did long rest.
Oh,
Dude.
cool. Nice.
Gave me a charge list. My fucking computer.
Fucking computers.
Everyone else take a long rest?
Oh, I have to make Tin Can take a long rest.
Yeah, okay,
Oops.
everyone did it.
There you go, chunky boy.
I want to get up 10 minutes before everyone
Let's go take a bath.
comes out of this room.
Yeah, so you notice that the room is not only locked, but the door's open.
Oh, you have come in here to cleanse oneself too, huh, Pavel?
Every morning, we must cleanse ourselves. Mr.
Can I get a
Velvac.
perception check in
Have you
here?
come in
Or
here?
maybe investigate or something? Okay, I want to take a look around the room, see if I can find any clues.
Sure, yeah. So you walk into the room where you heard the strange whispering. Go ahead and do an investigation check.
Girl's bath.
Is that what that is? Bathroom?
It's a bathtub.
It is, yeah. It's a big bathtub thing. You can wash yourselves.
What do we roll to clean ourselves?
You can do you can do Constitution, I guess is fine. I don't know. Athletics.
Do they got a
Um,
stick with a sea sponge attached to wipe their butts?
That might be an item that Jared might be investing in soon. So Zerb, looking around the room, you notice that it looks remarkably clean. And you heard someone in there without a shadow of a doubt. So it seems that they were trying to make themselves not be known to be there. But as you look around, you open the dressers, open up the chest in front of you. You do notice a small piece of cloth wedged between the hinges of the chest, the foot chest for you. And it appears to be a black silk, very fine piece of cloth that tore from, you would assume, somebody's clothes. But it is a very, very fine material.
I went and looked at it and think it's the same material as, like, didn't the one lady wear the dress? Like a black dress? The lady with the hood? Oh, never mind. It's fair.
Which lady? Are you talking about the hooded figure you saw that was near, like, the four-armed fucker?
Right.
Oh, yeah, that was a guy from your knowledge.
Or,
But-
would I be, like, if I heard, did I recognize, have I ever heard the voice before?
No. So that,
The one that was
okay,
talking?
so no, that was like a gruff man's voice, a gruff man's voice that you hadn't heard before.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was not recognizable.
Alright, yeah, I'll put the cloth in my bag.
Okay.
Something's afoot here. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I should open the door. Oops.
Good enough. All right, so as you all wake up and do your morning rituals, bathing and whatnot, you see Alenia and Ithril leave the southwest building. Some of you see them at least. And they begin to make their way up to the center of camp, along with Urith and Tote. Move tin can over. All right, so Alenia looks at the couple of you that have kind of gathered at the center here and says, "Now, tell me, what happened?" And just as that happens, Tin Can speaks up. "Encountered error. Encountered hostile. Engaged." And then Alenia says, "Can someone that speaks a little more clearly state what
Very
happened?"
well. So,
Oh no.
we fought these ash thingies as we approached through portal in Fire World. Yes. Then we found this fog thing, and we went through fog.
There's more to the story than that, Veltec. You're admitting some things.
What am I admitting?
Well, did we not see a giant stone hand?
Oh yes, I almost forgot. We also saw giant stone hand and a sword with runes. I would give you picture, but someone who left the party is not with us anymore who had drawn the picture.
This is a lot to take in. First, let's discuss that matter. Where is the other?
Well, that is next part of story. You'll see. Then we went through fog thingy, and then we fought a giant fiendish thing that looked like a giant fiery golem. You see, his name I forget. I keep screwing it up. I think his name was Phalos.
Lotus.
Not not phallus, Mr. Veltek. It was Photus.
Boltis?
Close enough. Yes.
Killed
Dead,
you,
man.
Veltek.
Gee,
This
murdered
name.
him all over again.
Well, he was a very difficult fight. But we managed to win in end. As we were going to decide to come back to camp, you see Juxi was enamored with fire and got bored and went through the next set of fog. And he has never returned.
So as you're explaining this, Eleni and Ithril both look puzzled. They have never heard anything like this before. Urith kind of steps forward and speaks. Your story is hard to follow, but I myself have ventured into the abyss with the first group. We laid slaughter to kobolds, spiders, all sorts of cavernous creatures. And once we found the crystal, our group touched it, was transported to an area with dark fungi and crystals of other nature. And it was there that we discovered more heinous creatures, but as many of them as we killed, we never found any areas with fire, brimstone, volcanic creatures, or constructs. This is all news to me.
We encountered that same area, but we proceeded deeper after encountering a fiend who seemed to be in control of the monsters.
Yes, the shadowy figure.
And this is the one that you believe was branding them, Elenia? And yes, they brought back a brand of sorts that they found on the skin of these creatures. On the Bahir, this was on its side, branded in, as were the bugbears. Ithril pipes forward. All of these things are most unusual. But an area covered in fire? A fiend that set a portal? Your group is the first we've ever heard of discovering these kinds of things.
Veltek starts to draw the rune, one of the runes he saw on from the giant hand on the ground. Looked like this, one of the runes from that hand.
What we could gather before our companion Jaxurius left us, he seemed to know a little bit about the runes that were associated with that hand, and saying that it was part of something to do with the Sundering. He thought it might be something to do with that book that he had found about the Sundering, but alas, we've lost it all.
Shit happens.
That book gave a very eerie feeling, so I can't say that I miss it, you hear Elenia say. However,
Yeah, I didn't care for it either.
it might have proven useful.
When we engaged with the Fotis, I used my divine sense, and it felt to me to be an abyssal demonic fiend. And he claimed to serve the queen Linaris, but that's all I can recall.
An abyssal, fiendish, demonic presence serving a Queen Lenareth. This is the first I've ever heard of this. You hear Elenia say as she seems puzzled. I've read all manner of book in the great libraries of Ondel. I have studied Night. I have researched the history of the elves, of the Valen, as much as I could, and information about the gods was very sparse, and demons even more.
Well, this isn't a regular occurrence, then.
No, I'm afraid this is most definitely not a regular occurrence.
Hmm.
And she looks over to Urith. Where is Dirk? I believe he's dining in the hall. You have need of him. Yes, if you don't mind, fetch him. There's something I have to ask him. And as she says that, Urith hurries off to go fetch Mr. Dirk.
I miss Dirk.
Well, on the bright side, Elenia, we found some treasures.
Yeah, about that.
There you go.
Oh?
But,
Where are they?
well, you see what had happened was we gave them to Jack Sirius to hold on to, as he had a mythical bag of holding. And as he left, so did our treasures.
I was going to give you fire orbs that came from the ash golems. Unfortunately, again, it is with Juxi, and Juxi went insane and went deeper. Never to be seen or heard from again.
Speaking of orbs, Fotis had a gigantic orb, but upon felling that creature, his orb was still glowing. So we decided to destroy it.
You destroyed it?
Yes, he smashed it with hammer.
I imagine that was for the best, but small, selfish part of me wishes we had it to study. Although it could have gotten out of control, so I think you did the best course of action. So now that Urith and Dirk are back, you see Elenia look to Dirk and begin to kind of like recount your story, telling of the fiend that set the portal out, kind of reminding him what happened, that it transported you to an area of fire and lava, and that you faced molten constructs that all had their own sort of rune engraved on their cores, of the large creature Fotis that you faced, Queen Lenareth, all of these things. And after hearing all this, she asked for Dirk's opinion. Dirk, the reason I ask you this is because your kind, the Goliath, are from Barad Melda originally. And not many travelers come from that area. This is right, Elenia. Your homeland stretches beyond imagination and contains a deep tunnel network of an underdark. So some of these creatures I know are similar to things we have seen come from Drimath. Could there be a connection? And Dirk kind of strokes his chin. Could be. Could not be.
There's only one way to find out.
And just then you hear Yurith say, during my time in Ondale, though, I heard travelers that were heading to Drimath from Barad Melda. A group of adventurers set foot from Barad Melda, spoke of sightings of dragons in the area. As he says that, Elenia and Ithril both look puzzled, as does Dirk a little bit, although he's not the brightest, so his puzzlement isn't exactly whole. It's slightly there. But the two women are astonished. Dragons? I know they exist, but I've never seen one. There's no way this can be true.
Dragons, you say?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to pick on... You're a dragon, but it's a bit different. She kind of feels embarrassed, like she wasn't trying to be rude in your presence.
Oh, I take no offense. I see scales, everything, yes. But I am very piqued with interest about these dragons and this tunnel. We might be able to find something to explain what is happening. Yes?
Dirk think you can find certain answer maybe there.
What say you all?
I say let's go.
Urith chimes in again too. These ruins, though, they do remind me of something that your people might be familiar with. And he looks at Veltak. You are from Mala, correct?
Yes.
Right. Well, the city of Ondel has a skyport that reaches into the Mala Highlands, not far from where your people are from. In an area we have friendly relations. And around that area, there are druidic circles that have certain expertise in ancient runes. And they claim to have a connection deeper with the gods than anyone living these days have. So checking with them might be worthy of consideration.
I think that is actually a good plan. Besides, it is nice to come back to homeland nowadays.
Say you, Pavel.
Well, we were nearly killed in that fiery cave. I think it's best we explore for some knowledge.
As you're talking about this all, you see the friendly neighborhood blacksmith, Barmir Ironcloak, pop out. I heard you talking about fire and ash.
Hello, my dwarven friend.
Oh, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, not too bad. Almost died, but he's fine.
Aye. But you're back here, right?
Oh, always in one piece.
Very nice. Well, I heard you're facing some creatures. Creatures that might have fire properties, eh?
Maybe
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I'll tell you, I finished working with those glands you gave me.
Oh, nice.
It wasn't much to work with. As great an item as it was, it's only the gland of one animal, but I'm able to affix it to either your armor or a weapon, and it'll yield thunderous results. Don't mind the pun. So what Barmir can do is he can either give gear lightning resistance, or he can give he can give armor lightning resistance, or he can give a weapon lightning damage. If you wish for him to just kind of save it, he might be able to do more with it later, perhaps. but that's what he can currently do with it.
Huh.
So also on that note too, this next piece of information that I'll share. If you're looking to get back and maybe settle the score with those fiery devils, I tell you, if you're able to get me the hides and glands and organs from creatures that bathe and bask in the fire, I can make use of that. And there's no better place than that than Mala, the very volcano at its heart.
Yes, the land of my people. The heart of the dragon.
Exactly.
Does anyone want to give their armor or anything to get resistance, or can I just give my sword?
You do that because that was you pulled out of the monster.
Okay. So Veltak hands him his short sword. Do with it what you will with it, sack.
Wait, hold on. Your short sword has warning on it. Will that take away that property?
No, it won't.
Ooh, nice. All right.
This blade here, huh?
Yes.
He looks it over. I tell you what. I can make a few improvements on it while I'm at it.
Oh, please do so.
But, just one small request.
Mm-hmm.
If in your travels you could maybe mention the earthly
The earthly decimation cube. Uh-oh.
that Boromir is the second greatest. Astra, perhaps? Could you do that for me, boy?
Oh, sure. No problem. Always willing to do something for friend.
Right, I'll leave it to you then. Well, I'll take your sword off your hands, and I'll have it back to you in no time. Well, in a short time. Not no time, but a short time.
Okay. Oh, by the way, about the plates I also gave you. How are those coming along?
Oh, right. I forgot. I was so focused on the fiery aspects of the conversation that I forgot about the plates. You gave me a very sizable amount of plates, and I'm able to craft all manner of armor with it. You should come and see what I have in stock.
Oh, I will.
Well then, back to my forge.
Alright, thank you.
So I will take your weapon off of you. R.I.P. Short sword
Mm-hmm.
of warning. And I will fix that for you
Alright.
soon.
So, it is all settled. We will go to Homeland and then we go to Tunnel. Yes?
Yes.
Fun games.
Luna, Tiral, Tinkan, Rohari, what say you?
That'll take us through the city, will it not?
Yep.
Sounds like a good plan.
Probably.
Yeah, you said there's a skyport bridge, something there. We could
True.
take
Tycho's
your
treasure
clouds.
is.
Well, we'll
Isn't
probably
there a
find some
letter
treasure.
Terrell's supposed to have or something now? The Minotaur.
Yep, I was about to say it right now. So during all this commotion, Elenia goes, Tyrol, this note was left for you from Fennis Ironhide, the Minotaur. You might have noticed he was around earlier, but he left actually today, or rather yesterday. And she hands you a note, and also a sack, which to you feels very heavy, but as you feel the outsides of it, it feels kind of soft and cushiony, but definitely heavy. And as you pick it up and grab it from her, you hear the clanking of metal.
So I guess I have fans here now. That's to be expected.
At least
They
you
usually
didn't-
follow me.
Veltak looks straight at Tiral. So, what you got there, buddy?
At least he didn't give you
I'm
a
not
bag of
sure.
his cum.
So I nonchalantly put the bag aside and then open the letter, which
Right, so as you open the letter, you begin to read over the words, and as you're reading it, you can literally hear the Minotaur's voice. Listen here. I shortchanged you. And, well, you were kind enough to come and talk to me. Let me tell you something, kid. Here in the camp, bartering for these Astras is the gamble. It's what we merchants do and traders do best. So get used to it. Always ask for more. Don't short sell yourself. If you ever wish to see me, come find me in the Mala Highlands. And you see marked there is the name of his city, which I will just share that with you instead of pronouncing it. And you see the bag of coins, and you find yourself the new owner of 800 shiny platinum pieces for 8,000 gold total.
Damn.
a lot of cheddar.
Ooh, rich boy.
Is the bag just a bag?
So it was wrapped up. So the bag was this like cloth, like a
Like-
nice kind of ornamental cloth bag that looks like it's maybe like woven by some tribal people.
Like a fancy hanky.
It's more like, it looks more like if you not a fancy hanky. It's more like just a very thick kind of like hand woven bag, and it's packed and lined with pieces of just kind of like crumpled parchment to sort of like reduce the sound of the clanking. You can tell he was trying to make it as, you know, less suspicious as possible. You can make a bag of 800 platinum pieces be.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Well, our journey now has funding. Let's see. So I read the
Veltak
letter
looks
and I
straight at Tiral. I would be careful with all the clanking coming from that bag. It seems to be holding the attention of the two rogues in our party.
Speak for yourself. You're the one talking
I
about it.
didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. It's just a sack of various plectrums that I ordered from another town.
Ah, nice.
So the Minotaur's town is Jutmuk that he mentioned in the letter. He said, "Should you wish to find them."
Enough.
Chupmok.
And yes, Rohari, you did lose all of the pieces and parts you lost when Jax carried them.
F.
So what do we do now?
Well, I could go learn smithing on your sword.
Ah, yes. So me and Pavel will go towards the blacksmith now.
Okay.
How do we use the shops? Like,
Oh,
or
God.
does Silvis have anything? Or
So
are they-
I didn't set up Silvis yet. I only
Oh,
set up
okay.
Jared and
Blacksmith has your pickaxe.
Yeah, I need to go buy a pickaxe.
Hello, dwarven friend.
hey.
My friend here wants to learn something from you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we had discussed earlier. After buying those blacksmith tools, maybe I could help you, or at least watch as you work on his sword.
He likes
Watch.
to watch.
No, this is a hands-on learning experience. Come here, grab the hammer. You'll be forging your friend's blade. So hopefully you trust each other.
Veltak looks at him with a discerning look. I'll just wait here.
Well, if you mess it up, there's no refunds, so... well.
I think I'll leave this to the master, and I'll work on something not as important.
Ah, come on. The fire makes the man. Step up.
Okay.
Well, I'm just finishing the last temperings on it, but go ahead, grab here. And he hands you the forge hammer, and you can see the sword is on top of the anvil. It is glowing red hot. And as you turn it about, you can see as he instructs you to strike it at a certain point to sort of kind of straighten and sharpen and kind of temper the edge. Go ahead and roll a... Give me an athletics... Not athletics? Dexterity check. Just a flat dexterity check.
Oh no.
Oh, not bad.
Hey.
Oh, you got a knack for it. All right, well, keep hammering away. Now, again, right here. He points to another little defect. Tink, tink, tink. So go ahead and give me another dexterity check. Oh, you're getting better. So just as you turn it and hammer it about some more, you begin to look at it, and he stops you. It's perfect. Stop right there. I don't know if I could have done better myself. Let it cool down.
Will do. Boy, now I'm hot. Oof.
Would you like to
Alright,
take
so-
another bath, Pavel?
What was that?
Would you like to take another bath? We have time.
Oh, another bath.
Get a room,
Ah.
you two.
I'm good for now. Got another day in me.
Very well.
You call me dirty. I got the highest constitution check.
Don't put eggs in them, Pavel. He's gonna have to sit on them, and it's a whole thing.
All right, so as the blade is now cooled down and able to be held, Veltak, you look at it and you notice it's remarkable in how much he was able to reform it and reshape the blade after giving some heat treatment. He's able to make all the nicks go away and resharpen the edge. And you actually now have a short sword +1.
Nice.
And
Is
then I will. Mhm.
oh, sorry. Is he charging for this service right now?
No, not this one.
Just this one?
Well, we'll see.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was just wondering.
He tends to like these two.
Veltec
Yeah.
or
Well, just like increasing abilities. Like
Yeah,
Feltec gave him something.
Well,
Also,
'cause,
he's been listening to all of his stories about the decimation cube.
Yeah, that was
I-
what the
I-
stipulation was. He sort of like was like, if you tell people about the decimation cube, I'll go fix your blade for you. That was kind of like the price.
Huh? How do you
Well,
like my
so-
work there, Veltec?
It looks pretty good. Start swishing it around, slashing it around. Feels very light, but very strong.
Hey, Mr. Oh, where'd he go? Hey, Pavel, you wanna try to fucking work on my rapier?
I think I'm tired for the day. That was pretty intense. If I
It was
mess
like-
that thing up, I'd never hear the end of it.
It was like 5 minutes.
So it also has now the lightning element properties. Now?
Yeah, so it is. It's called a minor lightning short sword +1, and I put also parentheses warning. So, as you slash around in the air, you feel it's lightweight. It feels even lighter and more lighter and more able to be waved around than before. And as you slash it about, you notice on a couple of your more heavy swings, a very small streak of lightning tends to follow the blade's path.
Hmm,
Indeed.
I like this. It looks very shocky. Very. Feels like it
Looks
will
pretty
give
cool.
something a big jolt. Yes. I will call you Sparky.
Sparky,
Sparky.
huh?
Alright.
Barmir, what do you charge for armor cleansing? My armor's getting a little bloody and a little dirty.
Oh, armor cleansing. Well, you came to the best man for that. You set the armor up here. I'll have my cube get to work on it. And, it'll be 50 silver for the whole thing.
Okay, sounds fair.
What's that I hear in the distance? Just a fucking cube. It's just a fucking sponge. Sorry.
Hey, Barmir, I have 5 pounds of gold. How much will you give me for that?
Oh, you want me to melt it down for you?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, well, let's
So
see.
Luna comes running back now.
Carry the one, and you can see he's doing math in his head.
It's just here thing come out of nowhere.
I'll give you. Well, hand it over. Let me work it.
Sure. Hand that over.
All right, so you hand him your gold, and he begins to do what he does best. Tink, tink, tink. So as he's working on it, he's removing impurities as he smelts it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Your 5 pounds of gold, some of the impurities are rendered out. If it was transferred completely, or sorry, if it was converted completely into coins, it would be worth 250 gold. He's able to get you about 225 gold pieces, plus a little payment for his services.
I'll just how much are our services?
Like it's all in, like basically like what he gives you back. Like you gave him 250
Okay.
Raw gold essentially, and then
Okay.
he basically it costs 25 gold pieces in rendering the impurities plus his services. So
Sure.
you just get,
Yeah,
you
I'll
just get
just,
25 back.
Yeah, I'll just sell it to him.
Oh, it's yours. It's like your
No. You have coins now. That's
yeah.
it.
Basically,
okay, right.
you had 250 unclean. He's giving you 225 clean.
Right. I got you.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Barmer.
Oh, of course.
Wonder what other goods you have, sir. I see you have some nice armor.
Ah, yeah. Feel free to buy it.
Oh, speaking of arma, about those those plates we were talking about earlier. You said that you had something prepared already.
Ah, yes. I was able to craft myself some nice, or not myself, but for you all, some nice adamantine breastplates.
Pavel?
chainmail and things like that.
As I do not like to carry armor upon myself. Everyone else, go ahead.
Oh, well, I still have some left, so I'll think of something special for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I apologize. It's not often that I work with kind that don't like to protect their own hide with a little bit of metal.
Well, it's just a bit cumbersome, and I like to feel free. If you know what I mean.
Sure.
But thank you very much, my dwarven friend.
Of course. Hey, don't forget our little deal, right?
Oh, of course, of course. I will spread the word of the
Earthly
Decimation Cube.
Decimation.
Yes.
Earthly Decimation Cube, don't
Yes.
forget.
Yes, I'll write it down. Ooh, who wants that? That looks pretty nice.
Oh, that was Zerb.
Oh.
I'm trying to find some.
By the way, how do I access the store?
Double click on him.
Oh,
I
wait,
think
no.
you lose some of your dexterity modifier if
Keep,
you were
keep
scale.
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
There
Yeah.
we go. Okay.
And if you want to buy, you just click the little cash sign,
Ah, alright.
and it'll take out the money automatically. And you can like read the information if you just click on it.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Belt of Virginity.
Oh yeah, that piece, that's the one I was making for your half-elf friend.
Oh, really?
Protect his vital bits.
Why would he need that? Exactly.
Well, he looked a little bit. Well, I'll be honest with you. When he first came into the camp, thought, boy, is that a fine piece of elvish meat coming through. I thought he was a she, and well, you know how these elves go.
Ah, yes. Well, not really, but yes.
Well, I saw the backside coming in first from my angle, and I was on the
hate you
low
guys.
side too. Well, it wasn't until I saw the full gruff of the facial hair that I began to realize what I was really seeing, so I just figured that one could use something like this.
Well, hopefully Juxi is in a better place. And he appreciates the laugh against his expense.
I hope so too. Well, y'all better be off on your way now.
Hey. Thank you.
How long does it take for the cube to clean?
Ooh, it actually has times on there.
How long does it take you to wipe your butt?
Let me read the cube real quick. Hold on. It has a speed of 1 foot, so I'd say it probably would take. It just has to go across all your armor. Let's see, 1 foot every 6 seconds, and you have. It's surprisingly fast. It gets around.
So, like, I'm not
Every
going to leave my
double?
armor here and go out on an adventure. It's probably be done in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, he does quick. Like this is like the Jiffy Lube of armor cleaning. Like you're in, you're out. It's boom, boom. Like,
Oh,
it's probably-
okay.
probably
That's
3.5 minutes.
because I was just going to sit here until it was done.
Oh no, this is an Aster we're talking about, boy. The greatest power known to mankind. You'll have it done before I even can tinker that hammer 3 more times, I bet. As
Oh.
he's talking about it, your armor it begins to move over your armor very slowly, leaving nothing but clean, sparkling, shiny goodness. Your armor is glaring off of his forge. The shine is... It looks as if you're an ascended being that's come down from the heavens with how much you're shining.
Ooh,
Yeah. It's nice.
color me excited.
Yeah. And it is now done.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Of course. You need a receipt? I'm just kidding. Those don't exist yet. Get out of here.
Right.
Oh, what is that bright glow coming from that? Oh, it's Pavel. You look very shiny. You have like an iridescent glow. It's a big word for a dragonborn.
Big word for me.
Careful, Luna is looking at you like she wants to pick pieces off of your armor off.
Luna, it's not precious metal.
Silvus, what news of the guild, mate?
So he leans in and turns on his thieves' cant. Hey, brother. Listen here. Things back home are looking a little sketchy.
That's your cue, Spat.
You can
Oh,
talk.
how? Well, I thought it was going. How? What do you mean sketchy? What's going on there?
Well, as you know, there's 7 pirate leaders that make up the Blackmore Legion, and, well, one of them was rumored to be betraying. And they were caught. That's all I know. So, keep your eye out. There might be people around here, or who knows where, that don't have your best interest at heart. And,
Thanks, brother.
well, yeah, if I were you, it might be a good time to maybe stop on by and check things out.
Yeah, I'll have to plan a trip back there sometime. Hey, by the way, I overheard a conversation last night. The guy, he sounded like he was talking to himself. It was a scruffy voice, and I found this piece of black cloth in his room. Have you seen anyone wearing anything like this around, or you know what this is?
Yeah, so as you hold the cloth to him, he immediately recognizes the material. Where did you get this? This is from Vostrix.
What's
Or sorry.
Vostrix? Oh.
This is from Vostrix.
What's Vostrix?
It's one of the islands in Black
Oh,
Legion.
that's right. Okay. Yeah. It sounded like whoever was in the room didn't have good intentions for someone here. So, wonder if they were here for me, but I don't know. You haven't seen anyone shady around?
Well,
Maybe from back around there?
Well, I haven't. Shadiest person I've seen in years, myself in a mirror. So no.
Alright, thanks for the help. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but that silk is unmistakably from Vrosix. They specialize in exporting silk and trading it to nearby regions.
Have you
There's-
have you heard of anything new with the silk trade here?
I haven't, sir. Sorry.
No worries. I said thanks for the help.
Yeah.
So it sounds like trouble's back at the islands, huh?
Well, I'm not sure which island the defective captain or rumor of the defective captain came from, but I'd almost bet my money that they're from Vrosix at this point, which, if that's the case, then there could be a big problem here. I don't know. Whatever you do, though, just keep your head low. Keep your eyes open.
Absolutely, brother.
And tell you what, tell the other rogue that's with you about this too. I know she's not from the Blackmore Legion, but her services could be of use.
Boy, we'll do. Have you
Plus, you
have
prefer
you
me because thieves can.
yeah. Have you heard anything about dragons? Maybe anywhere?
Dragons? I haven't heard any talk about that. Well, mad whisperings, but no real talk.
Yeah, I plan on traveling. So to the Magmus. I don't know. We're gonna go look for dragons. I'll let you know if I find anything. Get back to the guild with.
Are you by chance thinking of going to Broad Melda? To the south?
I believe so.
Well, that is where the rumors of dragons are, but I wouldn't hold account to those. Either way, I wish you luck.
Thank you, sir. I suppose we'll find out. Good luck, brother.
Thanks, brother. Alright, so as you all kind of have your own little side talks and things like that, Tin Can is just kind of off in his dormant mode, doing nothing. Autopilot. Does anyone else want to do anything, or...
Thinking
Anyone
about
else?
making a purchase.
I got more stuff.
Maybe
Yeah.
check in on Moon Eye.
Sure.
I will follow.
So as you near the wall, before you even get into the room, you hear Moon Eye, his very distinct voice, and it begins to kind of fade into your ears. And that was when I was traveling with the group of 9 from my time with the Barabel priestesses. And he's talking to a patient in front of him, who appears to be in pain and is probably just chewing it all out.
Wait, is he
The
still
Barabel
going?
priestesses and the 9 of the church traveled around, and we would go to different areas around Ersbury.
Hail,
Oh.
Moon Eye! Moon Eye, how are you?
Hello! My good friends Pavel and Veltak.
Wait, were you still saying the same story from last night?
No, of course not. This is a different story. I'm full of stories.
Oh, okay.
Don't you know,
Just
Loxodon
asking.
is full of tales and stories and great regalia. Did I ever tell you of the time that I actually met a regal group?
No, you have not. Avail us.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes. Well, they are from Ildrith. And if you have never met anyone from Ildrith, they're very free-thinking people. But the aristocracy
Oh,
is
sorry.
known to...
As Moon Eye keeps rambling. Yeah, yes, okay, oh, the door is closed. Okay.
The aristocracy there is known for their forward-thinking processes, and it was because of them that they allowed the creation of constructs. And not only the creation of constructs, but... and he's going on and on.
It happened again.
Well, as he talks, I'm just going to help him with some general medical stuff in case he's being a little negligent in his medical practices. You know, be a little more hands-on as he talks.
Oh, thank you for that. Oh, boy, Pavel, go over there and fetch me my potions over there on the table. I'll grab some.
Which color?
Oh, red is good. Red.
Red.
Blue.
Big,
One blue and red.
big or small?
He looks over this guy's wounds. Big for sure. Big.
Okay.
You hear this guy that's sitting here getting tended on, just kind of screaming in agony, and you're not sure if it's from the pain of his actual wounds, or if it's listening to Moon Eye Prior Ammo for God knows how long.
Moon Eye, one of your tusks seems to be poking him in one of his wounds.
Oh yeah, and so as I was going on, is he all right?
Oh.
Well, open his mouth. He seems to be unconscious. Well, yes. Go ahead. Just put that down his throat.
Glug, glug, glug.
Well, that woke him up.
What color did you want me to give him?
The red, of course, red. What did you give him?
The blue.
No shit.
Well, let's throw the red in there too.
That might have a. So as you do that, go ahead and give me just give me a flat D20.
Kill.
It's gonna luck it. Oh, all right. As you throw in the red potion and the blue one combined, the man begins to puke, and kind of brings himself upright and goes, oh, "I feel better. The hell did you do to me? My legs are working. I'm getting the hell out of here." And before you know it, he literally just takes off and leaves. Oh, another happy customer. I tell you, as soon as I heal them, they're always right out the door. They must be fit to fight. And let me tell you, I have known quite a few that have been fit to fight. Have I told you about the time that I encountered a wandering troop of bards that were patrolling the areas between the Mala Highlands and the Lowlands?
No, you've not, but I have time. Avail me.
Right. Well, you might want to sit down. That guy over there's... move. He looks... And there's a guy here who looks pretty well healed up. Move to the side a bit. As it's going on, does anyone want to do anything before I...
Oh, I was gonna make a quick bulk purchase from Jared.
Okay, cool. Are you able to do it, or is it working for you?
Yeah, it is. I was just going to request a buy 4 get 1 free discount from him.
Okay, got it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and repeat that then. I can do the Moon Eye stuff.
This is just for my personal enjoyment.
yeah. All right, so Terrell approaches Jared.
Hail, Jared. I was looking at your ointments here, and I felt like buying a batch for the party, and I was wondering if you could give me a bulk discount. I was looking to buy 5 or so.
Well, traveler, I appreciate your forward thinking, buying in bulk, but the Snowcloak Emporium cannot afford to do any discounts today. I've need of coin.
Oh, Jared, surely you know having healthy adventurers in your midst brings more coin in the long run. Think of it as an investment in the future.
Veltak comes by. Oh, it is Novice. Hello, Novice.
he turns like a furrowed look to Veltak.
I am not a novice. And I'll have you know.
Oh, you smell like Novice.
Well, would a novice tell you this? There's no discounts ever.
Oops.
How about that?
I'll take you, son of a bitch.
I lean in on the table and put my hand down with a little bit of a noise and say, well, the shop over there is selling these for a much lower price than you are.
Over where? There's no other shops. You can't fool me.
Give me just a moment.
What does this look like?
The shop right over there around the corner is selling these for cheaper than you are, sir. I demand a discount.
There are 4 corners in this camp, and in all 4 corners, I have never seen a shop. Now, I would walk around myself, but I know that as soon as I left, your lot would probably steal something.
Veltak inches closer and looks him in the face. You don't smell like deodorant. Just gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll an intimidation.
I'll call the guards if you don't back off.
What are you doing?
I'm warning you, dragon person. Back off now, or I will call the guards. I am a high elf of the House Snowcloak. My answers will be called.
In dragon speak, I ask Veltak to kindly step away from the novice.
He's not very friendly, is he?
No, not at all. I appreciate your efforts, but they have gone upon deaf ears.
What efforts?
To sandbag my negotiations.
Listen, I would love to give you discounts. Your idea is not too bad. Buy 5, get 1 free. We do that kind of thing all the time. However, I am an outpost merchant, and I cannot give any more deals today. Because and he looks a little nervous, I just can't today, okay? That's the reason why.
That doesn't seem like a very good reason.
Well, it's the reality.
I think you're hiding something.
I'm not hiding anything. I just can't do it today. Maybe try another day. But not today.
Why do you always seem nervous?
I fucked up.
It's the atmosphere. Have you seen it? It's purpley and misty and deathy in the air. Can't get a good night's sleep around here.
I don't know, I slept pretty well.
Well, you might be used to sleeping in conditions such as this. I, however, am used to sleeping on my bed at home in Ondel with my feather pillow and my teddy.
I'm not going to touch that. I'm going.
You do realize you could have brought those things with you.
Veltak just walks away laughing. Teddy!
Very well, fellow elf.
Could have brought them, but my father wouldn't let me.
I think it's for the best. Very well. Well, we do need these supplies for our coming journeys, so for now, I believe I will purchase them from you at your asking price.
Right. The prices are listed, good sir. And he gets a little nervous as Luna waves to him, and he tries to look away.
Oh, I forgot. Bye,
you wanna rob the
Jared! Novice.
What's that?
Zerb, you want to rob the dwarf?
Yeah, I wanted to try to
Wait,
use
what?
my mage hand.
Wait, what are you doing?
Okay.
I wanted to try to get a +1 rapier.
I don't think
So-
he has any, actually.
He
I'm
does.
specific.
He does.
He
You're
does
robbing.
now?
You're robbing Veltak's friend.
Yeah, I'm just standing outside, but I'm using my mage hand to go in and fucking stick up the joint.
So your mage hand is invisible, correct?
Yes, sir.
And let's see. Let me check your spell sheet.
You're lucky, Powell's not
Can it
watching.
can it go through? Can it go through walls?
Well, I figure I can just go through the door with it, like the
Yeah, you
doors.
probably could.
There?
Because I
there's
mean,
no
you can
windows.
pick locks and stuff with it. So I mean, figure I can just go through the door with it.
Let's see.
It says sleight of hand check.
Okay, so all right, so
I just need you to get line of sight with the doorway so you can cast it.
That's not line of sight. You would
That
have
is.
to go.
I can see the dwarf. I can see
You have to
through.
go
Yeah,
here.
that's enough. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
See
he
through
can
the
see.
door, yeah.
I can see his vision.
Okay.
All right, so you're looking through and you see Boromir, looking at you. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Oh, he's looking at me. He's staring at me.
Yeah, he's staring at you. Well, no, he's not staring at you. He's just like he sees you standing there, and he's doing he's polishing things. He's walking around. He's doing stuff. He is aware of your presence. And as he's kind of walking around doing stuff, you see him go over here back to his trusty forge, and he gets pretty close to it and grabs a piece of what appears to be some splint mail and begins to kind of hammer out some kinks. You hear him say, "Ah, stupid, blasted thing."
And he's facing the forge, right?
Yeah, so right now he's kind of facing the forge, and he seems pretty distracted and quite honestly kind of pissed off that the splint mail's not exactly working too well. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and try to go for a rapier, I need a perception check from you first, so you can find out where it's at.
Ooh.
All right, so your eyes, strong as ever, and able to find the nicest of treasures. You spot a faintly glowing rapier that looks like it's perfect for someone your size. You can tell its qualities are above that of normal rapiers. Its distance is here, or just pinged. It's around there on the table.
Mhm.
So you're well within ways to try and nab it with your mage hand if you'd like to. He's still working on this piece. All right. Yeah, so your mage hand goes through, and it grabs onto the rapier, and very quickly but silently brings it back to you. And the whole time, Boromir's just working on this iron. Stupid, blasted piece of shit.
I'm dipping out.
And that's the last you hear of Boromir as you walk away.
Wow.
Well stolen.
Valtak looks at. Where did you get the other sword? Did you pay for it?
What? What are you even talking about? You don't notice nothing.
I see another sword. Where did you get the other sword? Did someone give you the sword?
It's sheathed.
Did you always have another sword? He looks at Tyrell.
You have it in your inventory now too.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
I know, he's a rogue. Rogues have swords. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah. Dude, I've always had this Miltech.
It was in his backpack for all we know. It could have been up
All
his
I
butt.
remember was he only had one sword.
It was in my bag.
Are you sword naming people now?
Okay, I just I
Wait,
noticed these things.
Talk too much.
I want to.
Was that a
let's see.
human-sized rapier, or was that a gnome-sized rapier?
It's like a mid-size. It's probably a little large for a gnome, but it's probably for like a
I'm gonna tell Veltec it's
Smaller
something.
than
You can't
brought
do
from
checks
home.
on other players.
I'm sorry. I thought you could do this.
Nah, you just have to like RP it. That's all.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. No, Veltec, I don't even. I'm not even talking to you. I'm going.
I think I saw that in the blacksmith shop earlier. I mean, I could be wrong, but
Yeah, remember I bought a pickaxe, dude.
yeah, but there is a sword. Like, you can't hide the sword.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So as you all are kind of clamoring about, you hear Urith, Elenia, and Ithril kind of all turn to you as the group kind of regathers in the middle. And Yurth speaks up. Well, adventurers, it seems that I handpicked quite a fine group. If you were all able to get to places previously unreached, the discoveries you have all made have proved extraordinarily valuable. You're the only group to reach any area of fire, and I believe we owe you a great deal of our thanks in learning more about Drimath.
Oh, you're welcome. Unfortunately, we did not come out unscathed. As you can see, we are missing a friend.
Of course, and many of us have lost friends. I myself have lost 2 that grew dear to me during this time.
In his wake, I will lay this here. He starts fashioning an awkward-looking stone, and puts a candle, a lit candle there, right beside near the fireplace. He always liked the fire, so to Juxi.
This is a great tribute to a great hero.
I wouldn't go that far.
Damn.
I'm gonna.
I killed like how many fucking bugbears in one shot?
I'm gonna add a stick of incense to it.
Ooh, that's a lovely touch. Oh, Dirk, smell that in the air. That smell good.
That smell good. He does have a nice scent. Better smelling than Juxi, because Juxi after a while started to smell like poop.
That he did, friend. That he did.
Dirk kind of like, as a couple of you chuckle, he doesn't quite get it. Poop. Good tactic to smell like, to hide.
Sure. I mean, it wasn't of his own accord, unfortunately.
Well, Yurth pipes in. As I was saying before, on the count of creatures that you all found that breached the crystal into Drimath and ate 6 of our emerald blades, I've been assigned to protect the entrance to the crystal and reinforce it with a stronger party of blades. This will be my new post. I will guard the crystal and any creatures that might come from it, though those are the only ones we've heard of being able to cross over the barrier. What this means is, well, what it means is we're about as clueless as ever, and we need to find more information. And truth be told, we're leaning on you to discover more of the mysteries in the abyss.
Well, it is our job now, right? So, let's do it. Yes?
Then Elenia says, right, well, I know you all have many different paths ahead of you, and a lot on your plate right now. I would take some time and consider your options. Perhaps it's best to visit the city of Ondel and find someone who might know which path would lead to Mala or to Barad Melda or wherever else you plan to go. You all have the amulets, you're able to return here whenever you choose. Pray it's quickly, but I understand if you all need to figure things out. The mystery to unravel Drimath might not be purely located from within. We might need help on the outside. So securing resources and gaining knowledge will prove useful.
we'll do. We will obtain as much knowledge as we can. And bring it back here. As well as other help. Whatever we can find. Thank you for your help and your generosity in dealing with us. I know we are a bit eccentric.
Right. Well, you've all proven to be very useful, so think nothing of it.
Also, I apologize for anything our fallen friend has any rudeness that he has caused. For instance, trying to lay egg with you. Let's go, everybody.
Yeah, let's not talk about that situation. Thank you. All right, so if you guys would like to, you can go through the portal if you're done here. What's gonna happen next is like once you get to the next room, then I'll just take you to the regional map because I don't have the city map done yet, and I'll just kind of show you like the options for the future, and then we'll probably wrap it up there.
Okay.
Gotta move Tinny can there too.
What are you guys gonna do? Taking the portal?
Took the portal. We'll go into the city.
Yeah.
Go on to the big city, guys.
Jax
Ready,
took the
Veltec?
portal, too.
Alright,
Ever been
Cool.
to a big city
Dwarf.
Viltech before?
dwarf time.
Oh, the dwarf is French. God dang it!
Hold
Oh
on.
no, it's a French dwarf.
Sucking it blue. If I didn't know something.
Give ointments to.
Our party has so many accents now.
Wait, everyone, no, everyone just screw up. This is a placeholder map while we go to the world map.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna give Veltak, Shadow, Pavel, and Rakari each a one of those ointments, but I can't put them in their inventory. So either they can grab them from the item list, or
I could
try
do
to
it.
put them there. Okay.
Yep. Give me like 30 seconds real quick.
I will annex this for a bit while we wait.
Okay, cool.
Typed it in there. Who else given them to? Since I think.
So who's on record for tonight for taking the longest shit?
What I roll, a 16?
Bro, Hari sat on the toilet for a long time. I was watching.
That's fairly uncouth just to drop it there.
I didn't even
What'd
take
you
my
drop?
pants off.
A shit? You didn't drop it in the toilet?
No, he's on the stairs right now.
Oh,
Oh
what an
my
aim,
god.
dude. From
Clean release! Clean release!
You just left town. You gotta go right now.
That's one of those ones where you don't even need to wipe.
It's just like ghost poop, like no flush required. It just
No,
went like
it's just while he's
it was
walking.
gross. No one detects a thing. It was just a clean shot. Pew.
The perks of no armor, am I right?
Give me one moment.
So the whole group went to town, right? All you guys. No one
Yeah.
split. Oh,
Yeah, I think
interesting.
We're all going to
everyone's
town
kind of got to
first.
start. Everyone's kind of got to start by going to town.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that means we get to meet up with you, I think, now.
Yeah, well,
All right.
I could have met up tonight, but I wasn't ready yet either.
Because if
It's all good.
if Shadow goes to the islands, then that's one quest. But if we go up to the Mall of Firelands,
It's not like most of the shit was around there anyway.
There's more. Like you said, you guys have the Hearthstone, basically the amulet, so you can come back
Go
here
back to
anytime
the
you want.
camp. Right.
Yep.
Some
Yep.
of you guys didn't level up.
Ready to level up?
Oh, you're not 6 yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
all
In-game?
six.
yeah, that's. Huh.
All right, so as you step through the portal into Ondel, you notice the apparently renovated room. Got a little upgrade, and you see the stone pillars intertwining with the nature. Ondel is a city, an elven city, that's built into the hills and mountainsides, as well as incorporating the very, very trees and nature that surround it. It is the oldest capital in Ainur. It claims to be the oldest city, and the Ondel people are very proud. And as you exit and head down the stairs, you enter into the main area of Ondel. And since that's not ready yet, I'll go ahead and take you to the lower Enetest area. So, can you guys see the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, this is basically your kind of jumping off point. You should be able to, on the left side of your menu, I don't think it's on by default, there should be a little button below the music tab called Journal Notes. I think you have to press a button over there to pop up the little notes on the map. You should see like notes pop up for Drimath and for Camp Latin and Ondel.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Where? On the left side?
Yeah, it's called Journal Notes. I know Cabby and I kind of walked through this, but I didn't see how it looked on his end.
So in the top left, to the right of the anvil, to go zoom. Are you talking about the zoom in, zoom out to see the whole map versus where you're at locally?
No. I'm like I already have them. Like I mean, everyone's on the map right now. They can see like the kind of
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
journal.
Yeah.
notes.
area.
Yeah,
So, like-
but I can zoom out and see the whole entire world, and then double click on, or sorry, go back and click lower, and then heist, and end heist.
Yeah. And it has, yeah. But are you able to see like
Yes,
where it
yeah.
says like Drimath and like Fort Camp Latin and like Ondel and
It
the
just says Drimath for us right now
Okay, so
I can't
in
see
the
anything,
locations.
there's a button called Toggle Notes Display.
though. Mhm.
Like you have to. I wish it was on by default. So
I've been
forgot what
clicking it. It's not doing anything.
let me.
See, the last time I had this, it was mouse over when I was
Oh, 'cause
mousing
it's
over.
not- Oh, I know why. Because I didn't freaking share it. with you.
Yeah, because the last time we did it, if I moused over whatever you're telling me to mouse over, it would show the selection. Tonight it's not.
Yeah, no, I know exactly why. It's because I didn't freaking set it up right. Okay. So I will now reveal it. It should work in a moment. Should get some things popping up.
Ah, there we go.
Forward camp. Yep.
Yep.
And I don't see it because I don't have a token.
Drimath.
And test.
I don't have that.
Mysterious ruins.
I see mysterious ruins.
Port Kahisa. Cassia. I can't read. The
It's all good.
Roost.
Port
Cassie.
Cassie.
Yeah. So you guys see Drimath, the camp, the roost, mysterious
Alright.
ruins, and Fort Cassie. Those are like the main ones right now. And,
Yeah.
and Ondel too. Oh, actually Ondel, you know. So yeah, if you double click those, it should pop up information about the region and have
Yep.
like a little picture, and there'll be like lore that'll kind of explain things.
Holy
Nice.
$5,000 to get the Barad.
Yeah, it's not. it's
Oh
not cheap.
man, I guess we're not going anywhere.
So this is only just by air travel. If you travel by sea, it'll be cheaper. And there's other means of travel too. I mean, it's really just kind of like how you want to go about doing it. There will be horses to rent too. But if you're trying to go to Broad Mailda, because of where Broad Mailda's at, it is kind of you can't really get there by horseback. You would need at least a boat or something.
That's why I'm
What was
saying
it-
we go
what was-
to
yeah, what was
Mala
it dra-
first.
What was
What was
what?
the Is Mala is Dragon Island where the dragons are?
Okay, so the information that you have learned, you can go ahead and like kind of like write this down and like put it like in little cliff notes. Is Broad Mailda is rumored to have sightings of dragons, which have been said to have been ancient and extinct for forever. Or not extinct, but just no one's really heard of dragons lately.
Scarce.
It's very scarce. In addition, as you learned from Dirk, Broadmelda is known to be home to a very large tunnel network that's called the Underdark, very much like the Forgotten Realms Underdark, where the Drow live and creatures of the Underdark. So you will notice that, or people that are familiar with that area can probably find some similarities between creatures in Drimath and the Underdark in Broadmelda. So Broadmelda might be a good location to check on that. So basically, like, the main lure there is dragons, and maybe something mysterious going on with that, and also the Underdark. In Mala, the volcanic area is known to have creatures that bathe, bask, and breathe fire.
The
Barmir, yeah, in the Mala Highlands. Barmir mentioned going there to obtain things that might help him to create items that'll help your like temper your gear, like maybe make fighting those monsters that are made in flame or that do fire damage in Drimath.
Also, there was scholars that we needed to speak to.
Yeah, so then also in the Mala Highlands, in a separate area, which would be up here, you'll get that pin soon. I need to make pins for all this whole map, but you'll get a pin up here. This is the other flight path where it takes you to in Mala Highlands. There's a circle of druids that might know information about those runes that you found. In addition, Veltax's people are from this kind of region over here, so he's not too far away.
Also, somewhere there is the I'm not gonna say the monastery.
Yeah, your monastery is probably going to be like up a little more north.
Okay.
And then Rohari's people, how I have it written, she's kind of from down in this area ish. This is Vrosix over here on the very southwest. This is the power island that Spent was told about, that he might have found the piece of cloth from the silk, or rather, the piece of silk is unmistakably from Vrosix. And Spent is from Phanera here as well too. So this is like your home island here. But yeah, all this will have pins really soon. I'll probably work on it like tonight and tomorrow. So you really get a lot of information on all of the continents. You'll get information on like the capital cities and things like that, and you can get like zoomed in regional maps, which will show you like how much travel costs, things like that. What are local inns that are popular, like how much a pint of meat costs there, things like that. So the whole world will slowly expand. This is like the first kind of step.
Nice.
Yep.
So,
yeah, so you guys have a lot of
the cloth of mystery head east.
And if you want to go any other way too, I mean, by all means, like you can definitely, like, you could try talking to someone that has an airship, or find out someone that has an airship, and do like a private rental and just take it somewhere else. Like you don't necessarily have to go on a flight path.
Go to war with the Minotaur.
Yeah.
No,
But the next big session, because like it's gonna be, you guys are gonna be adventuring the city though.
yes.
You guys said 21st, right?
Yeah.
I mean, didn't the Minotaur say
yeah.
he was at war? We need to go help him.
Well, I'm just asking, because 21st is the last time I could do a night and like probably introduce the dwarf character.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
until after probably after the new year. I'm gonna be pretty busy after
Well,
between then.
After the new year, I'm basically free for
Yeah.
until I find a
Nice.
job.
But yeah, I'll have my character sheet set up for the dwarf though to introduce. Yeah, going into the city is gonna be. I'm kind of interested. That's what I want to see, is the fucking city. Goddamn elves! I'm gonna be a dwarf and I get to talk shit.
Dude, just buy a laptop and play on your vacation.
Yeah.
No, I have a laptop. I'll probably bring it, but you know, if I'm with
You
family,
can't drink that much.
if I'm with family, I'm gonna be spending time with family. So we'll see. 21st though is definitely because I fly. Well, I fly the 27th.
We're not family to you.
Anyways,
No.
I guess we're done with the recording now, right?
Yeah, that's it for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I will stop.